Okay, in this session I want to talk about how to make appointments. The appointment is the most important part of anything in the company, because that is the place where you share in detail to people what the product is about, what the company is about, and what the business plan is about. So it's very, very important to get to the appointment. And how do I get there? Well, there are two ways. Obviously, you start the business working among your friends and your family and people that you know. So the most important thing about the appointment making, phoning people, is be excited. Now, I don't know about you, but I am excited about this product because it changed my life. And if something changed my life, I want to share it with people. That's natural. That's, to me, it's like the gospel. It's something that you discovered and you cannot keep quiet about that. And I love to help people. And I don't know about you, but if you helped, I love to help people, you would share and you would be excited about it. I don't know if you've ever experienced some of the telephone marketers phoning you, and you pick up the phone and say, "Hello, Mr. Bays, this is so-and-so speaking from this and that company. I wonder if I can have some of your time." And they start reading the presentation off a sheet of paper. You know that. You can sense that. What is your first reaction? These people don't know what they're doing. They're not qualified. They can't even memorize a presentation. They do it as if they are puppets. Now, that is not how you want to do it. So when you phone people, be excited about the product, about the company, about the business. The second thing is be personal. You know the people. So don't be stiff, be personal. If I should phone somebody, I would say, "Hi John, how's it going today, man? Listen here, man, I've discovered this awesome product. I wonder if we can have some of your time to share a little bit about you. It really changed my life." And then I shared a testimony of how it helped me and how it helped other people. There are so many testimonies available on the web, on Facebook. You can hear from anybody. The longer you're in the business, the more testimonies you hear. If you go to the opportunity meetings, you hear testimonies of how it benefits people. Get people excited and share the results with them, because it's the product at the end of the day that makes the company excited and make the company a success. What is also important with sharing over the telephone a little bit about the product, a testimony or so, is set people at ease. Okay? Don't come over pushy. Everybody, most of the people has had bad experience with salespeople, and they just don't want anything to do with salespeople. That is in our culture, that is relevant, and I think that's across the world. It's quite relevant. So instead of being pushy, tell the guy on the phone, tell him, "Listen, man, all I want is to sit down and chat to you about the product and the business, whichever you're interested in. And if you think it's something that you want to venture into, we can take it from there." Set a person at ease, don't be pushy, and so on. Also, keep coming back to the appointment. You will realize whenever you speak to somebody, they will keep on pulling you back to tell me a little bit more. What is the product about? Don't do that. You cannot do it over the telephone, because when you do the presentation, it's audio and it's visual. That's why you do the drawings on your presentation. You have to share the product, the company, the compensation in full for them to understand. You cannot do justice to the company and the product by trying to do it over the phone. Now, you can follow, you can connect with somebody via the internet, via email. It's just a much longer process, but I'm talking about the telephone conversation. So when you talk about something excited, people, all their antennas goes up, and they would want to know, what is it all about? Now, what do I do in a situation like that? All I do is I tell the people, "Listen here, it is too involved to spend 5 minutes on the phone to come and explain to you. Let's get down, let's sit down and have a talk about it." And then again, set the guy at ease and say, "No pressure at all. Have a look at it. If you think it's something that you want to use and you can benefit from them, or if you're talking about the business, if you think it's something that you can venture into, we can take it from there." But don't fall into the trap in sharing information on the telephone, because I can guarantee you, even if the guy then doesn't want to make an appointment, you will lose him anyways by sharing some information on the telephone. So very important to do that. And yeah, be in control of the conversation. Okay, how do you be? How are you keeping control of a conversation? You do it by just answering the questions that you know the guy is going to ask you by bringing him back to the appointment. That is very important. Keep on coming back to the appointment. So that's the one way. If you phone people that's on your contact list and speak to them. A second thing is how to make cold contacts. Well, that is actually very, very easy, because everywhere you go, where you stand in the queue of a shopping center, whatever, you speak to people, you greet people. And if it's people that you know, sometimes you forgot about that guy, you didn't put him on your list, so you didn't phone him. And whenever I see somebody, I know, okay, that guy's suffering with this and that and that. And the first thing they do is, how's it going with you? And that is the wrong question to ask me, because if they ask me how's it going with me, I'll tell them, listen, man, I've discovered this awesome business opportunity and this awesome product that just changed my life. And they know my story. I've suffered, and I've shared my testimony with them. I've said, listen, man, I've suffered with my back for 35 years. I've had constant pain during the day, and after a week of using this product, the pain is gone. And every month from then, I can see the difference. Share the testimonies. Get people excited about the product, about the company, to get back to the appointment. Even if you stand in a queue and somebody's complaining, oh, this stuff is so expensive. What an awesome opportunity to say, but you know what? Inflation is high, yes, but would you mind if I can share with you just a way that you can earn an extra income, that this inflation wouldn't touch you and you can buy whatever you want to? Would you be interested in having an extra income? Or if it's somebody complaining about an ache and a pain, or a disease, or a sickness, the same thing. Use that opportunity. I believe that if you're convinced about the product and the company, as I'm convinced, I will share it with people. It will be part of me wherever I go. I don't have to write down on the board today and say, okay, if I go to Spar today or to Pick n Pay, I'm going to focus on getting people. It's part of me. It comes natural. So make it part of you. Make the company and the product part of you. And yeah, do some presentations to your family members or to yourself, like I do with you over to the camera now, and learn your presentation. And as you go on, you will see how to get people away from asking too much questions, that you must give more information. Rather leave it, call him at the later stage, and talk to him again. Build up a relationship and talk to him again. But don't share any information over the telephone. It is just going to get you not to have the appointment at the end of the day.